Christi hooks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 32 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now is Eggy Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Eggy Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ball 1. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls, 2
Even
strikes.
count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now it'll be Esteury Ruiz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. High and deep to right center. McKenna will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Digging in next, Ben Ruda. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Daniels is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting
So 2 down and a runner at first, and into bat next is C.J. Abrams. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Nope. Ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Pena has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 43 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Jeremy Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1.
Ball low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Next to hit, number 4. He readies for his first plate appearance. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Pops this one up. Sawyer moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
So next to hit is Corey Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding in is Winston Sawyer, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Brown stands 6-2 and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a two-seamer, and a changeup. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 9, Robert Hassel.
Robert Hassel digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Number 33 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Next to dig in, Joshua Mears. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 7. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Eggy Rosario swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2.
That's in. Ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, J.J. Matajevic.
The first baseman, J.J. Matajevic.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's out.
Gore, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact. So now to the plate, Corey Julks.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth.
So now into the box is Alex McKenna. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Esteury Ruiz.
Number 3. Esteury.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. 1-1.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Ben Ruda. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Base is empty, 2 away. And batting next, the speedy middle infielder, C.J. Abrams. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's in.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Zach Daniels, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pitch on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to hit is Gray Kessinger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the third baseman.
So the next to bat will be CJ Hinojosa. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. is Winston Sawyer as we begin the top of the fourth.
Winston Sawyer.
Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And it's 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Next, it'll be Robert Hassel. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Number 4 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, number 33. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
At the plate, Joshua Mears, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box, number 7, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. popped up. Matajevic in foul ground, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled away. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, number 4. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Curveball grounded towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 5.
Corey Lee digging in now.
Corey Lee.
First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here it comes, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Another 0-2 home.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ruda retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 1-0. Stepping up is Eggy Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chad Donato takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 44, Chad Donato.
Esteury Ruiz will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
That missed. That's a ball.
Runner's off for second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Popped up Matajevic into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Next, it'll be Ben Ruda. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Julks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Abrams.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Ruiz is off of first with 2 away. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.J. JBaker, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In there, 1-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Corey Julks, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pumped 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Alex McKenna shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. First and second here with nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hassel comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 34.
Next to bat will be Zach Daniels, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2.
First and second now, one man out. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Kessinger.
Into the box now, Greg Kessinger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. A 1-2 pitch. Matajevic on second. Jolks on at first with two down. And another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded to the right. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Winston Sawyer.
The catcher, Winston Sawyer.
First offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Robert Hassel. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flew out last time up. The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Number 33.
Next up is number 33. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. And stepping in, C.J. Hinojosa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pena. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. For this offensive player, after coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in now, number 4. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. To the left side, but it's well foul. This is skied into short left center. Ruda comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So here is Corey Lee. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Lee.
Set. Here it comes.
Ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if we can gap something.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.J. Manajevic. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
He's set. The 0-1.
Right to.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The set and the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 1-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joshua Mears.
The right fielder, Joshua Mears.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch is popped up. Matajevic has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 7. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eggy Rosario.
Up next, Eggy Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pena is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here,
Leading
and
off
standing
for
in the
Corpus,
outfielder, Corey
the left
Jones.
fielder,
Ready
Corey
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jones.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Digging in will be Alex McKenna, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
And now here is Zach Daniels trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Dan Altavilla takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Dan Altavilla.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Gray Kessinger sent toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball there for a strike. One and one.
1-1.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Ben Ruda. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
1 strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You got a full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate now is Winston Sawyer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. And now in the box, C.J. Hinojosa. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Hinojosa.
Now the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeremy Pena. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting. Number 4.
To the plate now, number 4, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Corey Lee. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
It especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, J.J. Matijevic, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Lee leads off first with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying?
Now
when you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to stand in is Corey Julks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Aaron Leisure takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Now
there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 14, Aaron Leisure.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Hassel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Alex McKenna. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Colin McKee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Robert Hassel.
Robert Hassel.
From the stretch. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. So 1-1.
2-1.
To short, hit hard. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, number 33, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jokes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now at the plate is Joshua Mears. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And it's 1-1. Hassel stands at first with 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul.
The balance of this hitter is perfect right now. After getting a fastball, the ability to get that kind of swing off on this guy's breaking ball, that's a nice job.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. One there. Safe.
Man, I love to see defense like that, especially when it keeps the winning run off base. That won't even show up in the box score tomorrow. But if you're watching this game, that's one of the biggest plays of the day.
Stepping in now, number 7, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Rosario.
So now to the plate, Eggy Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And now, Esteury Ruiz, a potential tying run for him at third base. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Corpus Christi Hooks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chad Donato takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
That's how it is, and Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit.